Hello friends, today we're going to talk about a country that has known many ups and downs in its long history. But no matter what challenges it faced, this nation has always risen to overcome them and become one of Europe's most dynamic countries. So let's travel to Poland. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Now let's get started. The first written mention of Poland dates back to 965 AD, when a ruler named Mieszko I unified the Slavic tribes west of the river Vistula and embraced Christianity. This pivotal moment not only marked a significant shift in the region's religious landscape, but also set the stage for Poland's future relationship with Western Europe. Under Mieszko's successors, the Pius dynasty, the Polish kingdom grew and prospered. By the 12th century, had emerged as a leading center of trade and learning in the region. But the path to glory was not without its obstacles. External threats loomed large as Poland found itself caught between the ambitions of the Holy Roman Empire, the Teutonic Order, and the Kingdom of Hungary. Despite these pressures, Poland managed to carve out its own space on the European stage, thanks to the efforts of rulers such as King Casimir the Great, who expanded Poland's territory and introduced legal reforms, and King Władysław Jagiello, who secured the throne through marriage to a Lithuanian princess, uniting the two states in a personal union. This strategic alliance proved crucial as it laid the groundwork for the formation of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, a political entity that would become a driving force in shaping the course of European history. By the early 16th century, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth had become the largest state in Europe, stretching from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea and encompassing diverse regions and populations. At its core lay Poland and Lithuania, bound together by a unique system of governance that emphasized consensus and representation. The Commonwealth's golden age lasted for nearly 2 centuries, marked by a flourishing of arts, sciences, and culture. Poland was renowned for its religious tolerance, exemplified by the establishment of the Warsaw Ghetto, one of the earliest Jewish settlements in the region. This atmosphere of openness attracted scholars and thinkers from across Europe, contributing to the intellectual vibrancy of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. However, beneath the seemingly idyllic surface, cracks began to appear. The Commonwealth's decentralized political structure, designed to prevent tyranny, inadvertently hindered effective governance. Internal divisions and external pressures, including the rising ambitions of Russia, Sweden, and the Ottoman Empire, gradually weakened the Polish state. By the late 18th century, the situation had become dire. Russia, Prussia, and Austria, driven by their own interests and ambitions, took advantage of the Commonwealth's internal weaknesses and partitioned Poland 3 times. Carving up its territory among themselves and effectively ending its existence as an independent state. Despite this seemingly definitive end, Poland refused to die. Instead, it retreated into the hearts and minds of its people, surviving in their memories, traditions, and aspirations. Throughout the 19th century, Poland remained under the oppressive rule of its foreign conquerors, each seeking to suppress the Polish national identity. Yet the Polish spirit persisted. Uprisings against the partitioning powers demonstrated the continued desire for independence. Artists and intellectuals played a vital role in keeping the flame of patriotism alive, ensuring that the ideals of Poland did not fade into oblivion. Among them, the brilliant composer Frédéric Chopin immortalized Polish folk themes in his music, while poets like Adam Mickiewicz inspired generations with their verses. Their works became anthems of national identity, echoing the longing for freedom and the homeland. Even as uprisings were brutally suppressed, the dream of an independent Poland refused to be extinguished. World War I brought further upheaval. The conflict engulfed Poland once again, becoming a battleground where various empires clashed. When the war ended, the victorious powers drew new borders across Europe, creating the opportunity for Poland to re-emerge as an independent nation. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919 recognized Poland as sovereignty over territories that had been part of the former Russian Empire, while the Treaty of Saint-Germain recognized Poland's annexation of Upper Silesia from Germany. These treaties marked a pivotal moment, officially ending the 123-year-old partition and restoring Poland's place on the map as a sovereign state. However, the journey towards stability was fraught with challenges. The newly independent Poland faced the daunting task of unifying lands that had been divided among 3 empires for over a century. The country's western borders were secured after a hard-fought war with Germany in 1920. During this conflict, Polish forces achieved a remarkable victory, halting the advance of the Soviet Red Army and preventing the spread of communism into Eastern Europe. This decisive moment became known as the Miracle on the Vistula. As peace returned, Poland grappled with the monumental challenge of rebuilding a nation. The task was Herculean, involving not only reconstructing infrastructure, but also establishing new institutions and forging a sense of national unity. Despite these hurdles, Poland pressed forward, determined to secure its place on the international stage. In 1920, it joined the League of Nations, and in 1926, It established diplomatic relations with the Soviet Union, seeking to normalize ties and ensure peaceful coexistence. Yet the fragility of peace was evident in the growing tensions across Europe. The rise of aggressive neighbors, particularly Germany, under Adolf Hitler, cast a shadow over Poland's hard-won independence. On September 1, 1939, German troops crossed into Poland, marking the beginning of World War II. 2 days later, the Soviet Union invaded from the east, adhering to the secret provisions of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which had secretly divided Poland between them. Within just 6 weeks, Poland was once again partitioned and occupied. The war brought unspeakable horrors. Millions of Polish citizens perished, including 6 million Polish Jews who were murdered in Nazi concentration and death camps such as Auschwitz, Treblinka, and Sobibor. Cities like Warsaw were devastated, with entire neighborhoods reduced to ashes following the heroic but ultimately suppressed Warsaw Uprising against the occupying forces in 1944. Despite the overwhelming odds, the Polish resistance movement remained one of the largest in Europe, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Polish people. In the aftermath of World War II, Poland's borders were redrawn, resulting in territorial changes that impacted its size and composition. While parts of eastern Poland were annexed by the Soviet Union, Poland gained territory from Germany. After the war, Poland came under the influence of the Soviet Union, transforming into a communist state aligned with the Eastern Bloc. This period was marked by political repression, economic challenges, and restrictions on civil liberties. However, the Polish people demonstrated remarkable resilience, preserving their cultural identity and yearning for change. By the late 1980s, this desire for change culminated in the emergence of the Solidarity movement, a historic labor union that played a pivotal role in bringing down the communist regime in Poland and across Eastern Europe. Led by figures like Lech Wałęsa, Solidarity advocated for workers' rights and political reform, challenging the authoritarian government and inspiring others to demand freedom and democracy. The fall of communism in Poland opened a new chapter in its history, characterized by profound transformations and challenges. The transition to a free market economy brought both opportunities and hardships. Initially, privatization and deregulation led to economic growth, but also created disparities and social tensions. Poland's entry into NATO in 1999 symbolized its firm commitment to Western alliances and democratic values. However, this move also contributed to a growing rift between Poland and Russia. Moreover, joining the European Union in 2004 brought significant benefits, including increased trade and investment, but also raised concerns about the impact of EU policies on Polish sovereignty and national identity. In recent times, Poland has been grappling with its own internal political debates. Issues such as judicial independence, LGBTQ rights, and the role of religion in public life have deeply divided the nation and polarized political discourse. The war in neighboring Ukraine has added another layer of complexity, highlighting Poland's historical commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty, while also posing challenges related to immigration and security. Today, Poland stands as a testament to the enduring power of national identity and the resilience of its people, from its humble beginnings as a small kingdom to its current status as a major European power. Poland has navigated a tumultuous history marked by partitions, wars, and political upheaval. Despite these challenges, Poland has not only survived, but thrived, emerging as a vibrant democracy and a key player on the global stage. The story of Poland is one of triumph over adversity, a nation that refused to be defined by its darkest moments, and instead channeled its experiences into a powerful narrative of resilience, courage, and hope. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed learning about Poland and its rich history. If you want to learn more about fascinating topics like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember that every country has a story worth telling.